Hôm thế giờ quá tuyệt vời. Những cái phòng này con học ở trong này này ở trên kia này quá tuyệt vời. Con thầy nói con cũng có mạng, con giúp phước con có một cặp con thấy giống con ngọc cái gia đình này nó đòi tiền ăn thì đó. From Bodh Gaya.
Con chào thầy ạ, nghe rõ ạ thầy ạ?
Rồi. Quý vị có thấy mặt trời bấm cái mặt trời hừng lên đẹp lắm quý vị ơi. Thế giới nó đẹp như vậy mà tại sao người ta gây chiến tranh? I put the question: the life is beautiful, the nature is beautiful. Why the people create the suffering, war, and conflict? Okay, now I request good morning from Bodh Gaya, where Buddha get enlightenment. Now I would like to invite all of us, keep 1 minute silent, pray for the peace, especially the war between Russia and Ukraine.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. How are you?
Very fine. And very lucky from Bodh Gaya. You came to Bodh Gaya. I'm seeing the temple. And
yeah.
Also you saw the Himalaya also.
Yeah, same. I'm very happy to meet all of you. Let us work together, pray together for peace and harmony, happiness to the world.
Yes.
Really. Anyone, can you tell me which topic we are going to talk today? Russia-Ukraine war, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. You see, when we talk about this subject, I feel very sad. Frankly, to tell you, I'm very sad because I was born in a country where bombing, killing, tortures, many unforgettable. I have seen my own eyes. There are many my friends. Yesterday we was in same class, and after only 1 hour, many of them died. Very sad, very sorry. So, particular, the souvenir I never kept in my life. We went to school because daytime bombing. Aeroplane, they're watching, they see if they see some men and then they shooting or bombing. This is a very, very sad. So when I grow up, I also joined the peace movement. And in my life, I also held one of the wishes to struggle for peace, no conflict. Then I also was very lucky to meet one master, Vietnamese master, Thầy Huyền Diệu. He taught so many secrets. And after that, I learned so many wonderful things, peacemaking method from the Buddha and different master, different founder, different religion. I find wonderful. Why there's conflict? Why there's a hatred? That's the reason. Because majority people do not believe in the law of the karma. They do not believe in the justice. They want to cheat each other. They are not honesty. Then the conflict comes. So I can say in ordinary work, I had the war. Because the war happened, there was a killing. You see, whenever the wars happen, the most suffering person is a woman and children. And the leader, no, they are not suffering. They are very in comfortable room. They are talking very nice. So I said, if the war happened, the leader is responsible first. Now you see, 1 week starting the war between Ukraine and Russia, more than 1 million refugees left their country, left Ukraine, run away, and many people die. I feel very sad. Although I have not visited, I visit only Russia many times, but Ukraine I not visit. But I feel like my family, my relative living there, they're terrified by war. Then I also pray in Lumini or Budgaya, I pray. In Lumini, I have met one group of Ukrainian people. They also request us to pray. Then I also follow me, they pray and they light candle. I wish now you listen to me, and then I wish many situations better. And yesterday I follow, it seemed to be Russia, they occupy two big cities in Ukraine. And I think if they're not controlled by themselves, the war develop and it can spread another country, in other European and even in throughout the world, including Asia. So let us wish and pray. The leaders sit together and follow the way of the Buddha. What Buddha tells us? Mean we should honesty, understanding, reconciliation, metta, karuna, prajna. Then suddenly I believe the peace will come. So today, because the time limited, let us try 2 limited times. And then, if possible, we extend our talks in different programs. So now I would like to invite Venerable Pranyadip, General Secretary, International Buddhist Council in Bodh Gaya. Please give your observation and your thoughts relating to the subject. Thank you, please.
So I'm very lucky. I'm getting the blessing from you, and also went to your temple, and also the eating the food with you. So it is your blessing always with me. So in the Dhampada already the Buddha said the Gatha, and also you are very aware, and mostly people are aware about that Gatha, and that Gatha will follow, the people will follow, society will follow. I think the war will be not, but war The politician people, yesterday I was also talking, some politician people came. They said we are also trying for the peace, but for the peace need to clean the environment. So if you will not clean the dirty things, then you can't live. So war is a must. Their politicians have this type of observation. So after the war, after the fighting, the people will be in the peace. So this is their observation. But from our side also, we are also cleaning our body and cleaning the room and and cleaning the insect. So day and night, the people also are in the war, and also they want to live in a very peaceful environment. So already the Buddha said that Gatha I want to say. You said the time has a very limited. So that Gatha I want to say from the Dhammapada in my own the sound. Okay. Nahi mere nabirani sammanti dhakudashana avere na sammanti es dhammo sanantano. This Gatha Buddha said, Nahi bere nabirani, by enemy can't be stopped, can't be finished. Nahi bere na berani sammanti dhakudashana. It can't be never stopped by enemy, fight to fight. Averena sammanti. Without enemy, without an enemy, we can solve the problem. So this is the eternal rule. This is the rule of the nature, and this rule of the nature we have to follow. Buddha 2500 before he told us, and still we are the fighting. But also we are the very lucky in this planet. In all religion, the Buddhists are the very lucky. Buddha taught, and still people are following the way of the Buddha. So we are without the war. We have the record. We are not fight, not do any war. So very peaceful we live. Mostly people are saying the Buddhists are not protesting. The Buddhists have no capacity of the protesting, but that is not the Buddha teaching. We are the following. Buddha teaching we are the following. So in all religion, Buddhists are only have the record for not fighting, not giving any greeting, not the dividing the society, and not the enemy. Without the enemy, without the dividing the society, and without the killing, Buddhism spread all over the Southeast Asia country without any quarrel. So this is we have the record. So we are the very peaceful people. We still have the. So this, if the others politicians, other people will follow, they also will feel. They also can follow the way of the peace. But mostly, the people have no any patience. They want to just in the minute, in the second, they want to. They have to follow. I am the big personality. I am the big researcher. So my thought the people have to follow. If will not follow, then you will. They want to kill, and they want to control the society. This is the cause. This is the cause. Due to this cause, people are in the war. People are the fighting. So still we have the stanza is the Buddha teaching with us. So Buddha teaching we have the unitedly. All the country have to be produced and have to be interpreted into the society. So this is our duty. This is only have the way. No any other way. We have we can do this. We can do this unitedly, whatever the Buddha said. So if the people will understand, if the people will understand, so slowly they will follow. This is the only way that we can finish the war from the world. and the people and the society and the universe, they can live in a very peaceful. So this is my observation. So again, I want to say, I'm lucky with you. You came from the Nepal here, and also I went to your temple, and also you offer the food. So this is the good luck for me. I know you are very busy, and your way is a very strong way. Always you are guiding me also, and also the society also. You have the very good luck. So you also say that I saw the war in the childhood. So who can say like this? So at last again, I want to say we are the very lucky. Buddhist people are the very lucky. Buddha gave us the teaching, and still Buddha teachings are alive. But the need unitedly have to be pleased in the people. So this is the only way we can take the peace in this on this universe. So thank you for giving me the time.
Thank you, Pranyadeep. I nominate you like the peace ambassador. Okay. Now I just have the little thing where Buddha get enlightenment. Please, you find the land. We should set up the peace museum or peace center. Okay. Yes. And inside we exposition the suffering of the destroying of the war and conflict and the peace. Okay. In on Bhikkhu Sangha, you have the land near the road. That's one. Maybe we can peace the center.
Yeah, you're right.
When the world leader come to Bodh Gaya, we should invite them for tea, and we give music, food, and then when they go back, they don't fight. Yeah, that is my way. You say, when also from Bodh Gaya, I would like to tell you a story, also peace story, and very wonderful lesson from the Buddha. When the Buddha, before enlightenment, nobody paid attention. But after Buddha get enlightenment, many people respect him.
Yes.
And then many become jealous and hate him and create many problems. And they organize one lady, very good speaking and scolding. He blamed the Buddha, he shout very much, he utilized very bad work. I do not know many hours, but according to the document, he blamed the Buddha continuously many hours. And Buddha, he did not answer anything. He just keeps silent. And when that lady very tired, she cannot continue scolding the Buddha, and she asked, "Oh, Gautam Buddha, I'm scolding you. I talk bad you. Why you keep silent? Why?" You see what Buddha he say? "Oh, madam, when you bring the cake or the food for me, I don't take. What happened?" She said, "If you don't take, I carry back my home." This is a very good lesson. Very good lesson. So when I have time, I tell you many stories relating with the Buddha. No conflict. You see, when I build a temple, Bodh Gaya, and few Vietnamese people, they hate me, they talk very bad. I never answer. And they predict that the temple will never complete. But at last they complete. But those people, whenever I meet them, I also keep smiling and give compassion. So there's no conflict, no war. Oh, so I can say I learned so many things from the Buddha, from many religious masters, including Mahavira. I can tell you, maybe you don't understand. In India, there's one religion. Also, I respect very much with Jainism. Jainism, they are minority. They are less than 4 million population in India. But you know well, nobody poor. Nobody poor.
Good businessman. Good businessman.
Sorry, maybe cold. Majority, they pay, I will check, please check again. They pay the tax to India 65%.
Yes, right.
Yeah. So, Buddhism, now Pranyadip, we should learn many things from when the Muslim invade India. They destroy all the Buddhist monastery, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
But Jain, they did not destroy the Jain temple.
Yes, right.
And the Jain survives. So this thing we must learn from Jainism. No doubt. I respect it very much Mahavira. I think I consider also my master. In the world, if the people follow Buddha and Mahavira, there will be no conflict. I have tension after the corona peacefully. So please you contact with during a few days here. Please you contact with the Jain monk. To Bodh Gaya, we can have food together. Okay? Invite them because they respect you very much. Yeah, I'm waiting. Maybe today, tomorrow, we and there they come. If they like, they can stay on Bhikkhu Sangha or our temple. We talk about the peace. Okay? They respect you very much. There's a one Jain monk last time I met.
Yeah. Actually, that monk, when he came the Buddha Gaya, so nobody are ready to take him in to show the Buddha statue from the different country So said they gave me the responsibility to just please show him all the different country of the temple. So I took him. He took him, he was naked, and around him so many people. But anyhow, just people not the protest, not pelt any the stone, and not abusing. I took him in the temple also. In the temple also with the naked.
I think Pranyadip, I think. Please you contact them. We should encourage them to organize a seminar or conference in Bodh Gaya. Okay?
Yeah,
and if possible, we should find a land for them to build a temple in Bodh Gaya. This is very wonderful. I also have attention and I go to Vietnam to propagate the Jainism. Yeah. Why? We should have every religion, not only Jainism, every religion. When the people, they follow the religion, there's no fighting, no hatred. Okay, thank you very much for joining us. Now I would like to invite Minh Phước Trí. Minh Phước Trí is from Nepal, but he also now present in Bodh Gaya. Minh Phước Trí, please.
Yeah, Amitabha Guru.
Amitabha.
Yeah, Namo Amitabha. Namaste. Xin chào from Bodh Gaya. I'm very sorry if in between if I got disconnected with internet because I'm outside. So it's a little difficult for me. Thank you everybody for participating this morning. Today's topic is like Russia-Ukraine war and its possible solution for peace, which is a really contemporary hot issue. We listened last 19 days, war broke between Russia and Ukraine. A lot of people died. It's data like last from Russia side, over 500 people died, soldiers. Ukraine side, over 350. It's really sad for human civilization, human history. We are passing through a lot of war and peace and difficulties. This is the latest one. This is not first one. Maybe this is not the last one too. It's continuous process. There will be fighting, conflict, war and peace. It's going on. As a Buddhism follower, we always believe in law of karma, loving and kindness, reconciliation. That is the only solution to way out for peace, society, nations. Yeah. So we always promote and put effort from our side how we can bring peace and make a table talk, bring way out to bring peace in society and nations. We are very ordinary people. Maybe not much people listen to us, but in society, every individual has value. So if we do something good in our society, that could bring a multiplier effect in society. So maybe we cannot change the world, but let's try to keep peace our society, peaceful our home. Because when we saw fighting between friends or community or between two religion or countries, there are always third party because they have some benefit. We see in ordinary eyes, we see only war. The people are suffering, destroying all heritage and human civilizations, many things. But another side, unseen side, there is some countries, society, organization getting huge benefits. So they're manipulating how to make war. Always there are some group, they always wish should be some war. Without, they cannot get lunch and dinner. That's their profession. Like if there is no war, they cannot sell weapon, military equipment. That's their business. So always people are trying, countries also trying to how to make war happen and how to get the economic benefits, political strength. Yeah, always there is some cause and effect. That's another part. For example, we can see now how is the crude oil price, how is the gold price, how it's fluctuating because of war. Lot of billionaire losing huge amounts of their property, many things. But as Guru says, we are Buddhism practitioners. We believe in peace, the cause and effects, deed, reconciliations. So always in our ability, let's try to promote for peace, because by nature, as a human being, we are peace lover. Yeah. There is a lot of effect of war, like when it's broke out war, it's very easy. They are in conflict, they broke out, but for ceasefire to bring peace, it's really difficult. Now, some in like a black moon, there is some silver sign. Just last night, I heard some news. Russia side, they make a temporary ceasefire for human evacuation or some purpose. Let's hope they will find out some solution. They also thinking to some round of table talk they already made, like in Poland or Brussels, somewhere they are talking. Hope they will bring out some peace solution. But there is always the world now, it's totally in two lines. We saw how they vote in United Nations, how divided it's a world. And particularly this time I'm in India. How is the position of India? We can see it's very diplomatic, very political. It has very root inside big thing we cannot describe in short time. And also we are ordinary people, we don't know in the details. So it's not only war, there is many things inside. So, but in between time, I got some data like more than 1 million people flee out from Ukraine. A lot of people died, several their heritage destroyed. Like one country to become one human civilization, people livable country, it takes long years. Their forefathers, generation and generation made that one. And now someone came and destroyed. That effect will remain for long year. Very difficult to clean out that one. Already, yeah, it's easy to make war happen, but very difficult to close that and bring out peace. I hope there will be some solution. At the last, this not the end. This only the beginning, because the final destination must be peace. There is no way out. But when they will be in table talk and they will think about peace, that will be quite late. A lot of people and children will die. It's the next generation affected very badly. Yeah. We saw war, not only this one, several Middle East war, war in Africa, lot of things. It's never end. It's ongoing process. When it started, it's never end. Yeah. In my observation, I found there is always manipulated by third party, getting benefits by third party. So not only the country, in family, in our relationship, also we should be careful. When there is a conflict, always get benefit by third party. Yeah. That's all from my side. There is a many thing actually. This is a big topic, and it's a hot news for recently. It's a hot news. Yeah. From my side, I would like to say only that. So thank you everybody for participating. Thank you so much. And as a Buddhism practitioner, let's follow the way of peace, the way of Buddha taught to us. That is only the solution, as our Guru says. Yeah. Good morning, and thank you so much for everyone.
Thank you, Manfukti. Suddenly I have now. Manfukti, you because is few years back there's a conflict, but at last they can find a solution. So you drop a letter that we invite them come to Nepal, particular Lumini. Yeah. And we cook food, we give them good coffee and serve them. And Pranyadip, you are from India, where Buddha got enlightenment. This is also wonderful. You drop a letter, then we send to the party, Russia and Ukraine. We invite them come. But I'm sure if they come to the Holy Land, either in Lumino or Bodh Gaya, there suddenly will be peace. Yeah. Please, you drop a letter, then we should send as soon as possible. Thank you. Thank you very much for joining. Oh, many things to tell about this matter. Let us continue pray and work for peace, not only those countries, for the world. And now I would like to invite John. John, I think he was in Himalaya. Before starting, please you tell your impression and how you claim the smallest room in Himalaya. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Master. Good morning, everybody. Minfukti, very good talk. Very good, very insightful. Yes, I'm down from Himalaya in Kathmandu now, and Master's very small room, that he built it has a beautiful view. I'm sure, like Master has said many, many times, we could get the leaders of the world to just sit and watch the sun rise in the Himalayas, their mind would change. Give them some days to sit there quietly. It is such an incredible feeling to sit in Master's little room there and look out at the hills and the sunrise. I just felt honored and blessed. Yes, thank you for that opportunity, Master. I'll send you some more photos of me squeezing into your room. It has a room. It's 1.1 meters wide and about maybe 2 meters long, and it's two stories. And it was quite a challenge for me to turn around inside there and climb up in. But it was very good opportunity. Yes, today's topic is big. It's big. There's the conflict. I'm fortunate. I've grown up in a country that hasn't had war. I'm very, very fortunate, very lucky. And what I am noticing by observing over the years, each time there is a war in a country, more and more people are starting to stand up and say, stop. More and more people around the world. And the more people that can stand up and say, stop, there's human life is very valuable. As Master pointed out before, Jainism, their first precept, their first is do no harm. They do no harm. It's very simple. They're first and foremost, do no harm. And especially with technology nowadays, the images and the stories are instantly around the world, and more people are tuning into it. So I think soon, I hope, and I keep praying every day, that more people can say stop as a voice, do no harm around the world, then the world leaders will have to listen. They will have to listen to the people. Before, they could do whatever they wanted to do, and the people would protest and they don't care. Now it's starting to change. I think it's starting to change. I hope and I pray that it is starting to change. Because every time there is a catastrophe or a problem in the world and us as people, we have a chance to come together to help each other. Every time there's something horrible happens in the world, we have a chance to make it better. We have a chance to help each other, and we have a chance. Russia and Ukraine have a chance to show the world how to resolve a conflict. They have that chance, and they have that ability, and they can become, a wonderful way. It doesn't mean it will be easy for them, but they have a chance to show the rest of the world that war is not the way to go, that peace is the way. And I hope that they can do that. And Yes, I agree with Master. Drink tea and cake, and if that doesn't work, bring out the chocolate. So, you need more chocolate. And like Winfuk T said before, there's manipulations going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. And every time, reading Master's book, The TT Weapon, I think he said in there, and hopefully he can correct me if I'm wrong, there is 3 things that are absolute: the sun and the moon and the truth that will always come. Even if it's cloudy days for a long time, we will eventually see the sun. The same with the moon. And we will eventually see the truth. And I believe the truth is, do no harm. If we can help people, let's help people. And I hope and pray that the Russia and Ukraine can become world leaders in peace instead of war. And they can show the rest of the world, and that the truth will come, and that the media will help, and the people will go, stop, honor each other. Thank you for this opportunity to talk, Master. Thank you for the opportunity to have a look in your little room there. It was good. I didn't break anything, so that was good.
Wonderful. Thank you, John. I see the small video relating to coming down. It's a very fantastic. It's like you going down from Mount Everest.
Yes.
I think you are the heaviest person stay in that room. You can move left, right easily or not?
No, I can. My shoulders touch the sides, and it's like.
Luckily, when you come down, the room is same. I think that is the smallest room in the world, isn't it?
I think so. I think so.
Did you see my kitchen downstairs?
Yes.
Kitchen? Yeah.
Yes, I saw your kitchen. I haven't sent you that photo yet of me sitting at your table there. I'll send you that photo.
This is also my little imagination in the life. If we don't have the big landed place to stay, we can manage the room 1.1. I think nobody believe. Huh? Nobody believe. And that room we can cooking, reading, sleeping. Only toilet we must go outside. Yeah, because no space for the toilet. Thank you very much for visiting my what we call the Tibetan room. When I was there, I choose to still sleep and working upper, and you can see beautiful view, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Hope you'll be back there again.
Thank you. Yes.
You see, like John he just mentioned, I have written one book, TT Weapon, and that was sponsored releasing Geneva by Huyen. I very much like to translate it into different languages. Now I got a copy. Reverend Pranyadip, if you have time, please come and pick up one copy and help me translate into Hindi.
Okay.
Regarding to the Peace Center in Bodh Gaya, please you look the land, then I will in charge for construction. Okay, yeah. Inside we can story the story of Buddha, story of Jainism, story of different religion, including the war and conflict. Yeah, and after visiting our museum, there are many things for their life. Yeah. Can you talk with my Buddhist society? There's a land near the Vietnam temple, and that's place we can make a museum. Yeah, peace museum. Yeah. Good position. Inside we must have the good kitchen, and when the leader come, we cook food for them and make good coffee. Yeah, and then after visiting Bodh Gaya or Lumini, their peace will come to their life and their country. Thank you. Anybody want to join a few minutes talk, please? You are most welcome, because the peace and happiness is the most important subject. Let us to discuss and to promote. Thầy Huệ Sơn. And Phượng. I think many of you speak good English. Why you keep silent? We want to listen your view.
Excuse me, Guru, we can request to Miss B.
Mr. B?
B. Hi, B.
Yes, please.
Hi. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Actually, I did not prepare much before this meeting, so I do not have much to say. But I'm really into the result of the war between Ukraine and Russia. I really wish for Ukraine to win whatever it takes. But right now, after listening to the peace-loving methods that Master and everyone keeps talking about, I think the final destinations must not be about the wins and who is gonna win and who's gonna lose. It must be about coming together and get along with each other and offer the peace for the sake of the world and the happiness of the children and the women and especially everyone. So I think peace is the final destination, as Mr. Rabi said before, and it's not about the winning and the losing. Yeah, I think that's what I want to say. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you. You see now, I would like to tell you, since the war happened, broke out, I listened so many video from different personality, and those who favor Russia, they blame Ukraine, and those who favor in Ukraine, they blame strongly Russia. And then even UN, you see, sometimes majority is just not sure to be right. Now the war happened. If you want to good observation commentary about the war between Russia and Ukraine, we should read the story carefully. At least 500 or 600 years, how they live. Long time in peace, now the conflict. This is the mistake, not only one side. I tell you, this is the mistake of both sides. Frankly to tell you, I'm not in the Russia side, neither Ukraine side. I'm a neutral. Both particular leaders, political leaders, they did control their voice, their talk. When they all open the mouth, they condemn strongly the other side. That is the cause of the war. They talk bad thing only. We should look the good thing from the other side. Before we criticize the other, we should criticize ourselves. That is my opinion. There's a many young men. He just finished MA or PhD. They are very proud. They come up to the YouTube and they talk very strongly like really professional political leader. I laughing. They did not have experience. They did not read well a story, just talking and track view. This is very sorry. Please don't, when there's a fire, please don't put the kerosene or essence. Please put the water. They are conflict. If we cannot help them, don't make more trouble. Thus, I request all of you. They are human beings. Now you see only 1 week, more than 1 million people run away. And they do not know how long they come back their country. And if the wars continue, it has maybe switched to many countries. So before you commentary, please read the story at least 500 years. The history of Russia and Ukraine. And then I think your view is better. Very interesting. Now the people talk. Even there's a young man, I think about 19 or 20 years. He talked very nice. Good speaking. Yeah. Even nice. Now I'm 77 years old. I also study politics, but many things I'm not reading. Please, people are suffering. Don't put more kerosene or the oil. Better you should pray and give compassion. And if possible, please be peace ambassador. Try to help them get out. Yeah. Now, I would like to request you, before give documentary, try to read well the speech and the discourse of the president of Ukraine and Ukraine leaders, and particular the speech and discourse of Putin. It's a very interesting. Why their conflict? We must see both sides. We not see only one side. Particular, we are not living in Ukraine and Russia. It's very difficult to talk perfectly. I'm very surprised. Many young people just finished their study. They consider they are the best leader. You know, if you want to do the politics, please learn well history and learn politics study. I think now Ukraine, the politicians, they are professional. If they go the right way, peace comes. If they think the wrong way, many problems. You see, like, I do not criticize. Huh? This is friendly to tell you. Politicians, we can say this, their profession, their vocation. They enjoy and they engage in things from the beginning of their life. They got so much experience, so they can avoid conflict. But we are not politicians. It's very difficult. Now, frankly, to tell you, if professional politician in Ukraine, I think the war maybe not happen. The present president of Ukraine, he is not politician. He is a politician by accident, by his design. So I think it is possible due to this reason, the war broke out. When I talk about this conflict, I think very much about my own country, Vietnam. The situation similar, Ukraine and Russia. Vietnam is the smallest country, one of the smallest country near the biggest, mean China. But so many. If the Vietnamese leader, present leader, and the future, if you are not intelligent enough, and such thing happen, like Ukraine and Russia now. And Vietnam was a foreign domination 1,000 years, more than 1,000 years. And we get the independence, the freedom. This is very costly. Million people die. So I also very much like the leaders should come to Vietnam, should come to Nepal to learn the secret for the peace and independence. We talk is easy, but practice, apply is very important. Recently, I think you remember 2 years back, when Donald Trump, former president of the United States, he challenged with Vietnam. No, he challenged with China, and he said that China do something wrong. Then he imposed a heavy tax. The Chinese are good to United States. Then after China, then he moved to Vietnam. He also condemned to Vietnam. He want to impose the similar tax, Chinese tax, to Vietnam. But you know Trump well. He's a when he talk, he do. But after 1 week, there's a world conference, and then Prime Minister Nguyễn Xuân Phúc at that time, he come. When Trump sit alone, he come. He salute Trump. I saw a very little shock of the country. Trump very happy. Trump make like this one, like the student listen the master. And luckily, after short meeting with the Prime Minister Nguyễn Xuân Phúc at that time, now he's the president at that time, and Trump stopped imposing tax to Vietnam. This I'm very much thankful to the Nguyễn Xuân Phúc for the matter. You are really the good politician. The good politician, you must utilize the diplomatic way and the good way how the people cannot attack us. That's a leader. I not talk only Vietnamese political leader. I talk all the world. The politician in Vietnamese we call chính trị, mean the right politics. If you do right politics, then the peace come. If wrong politics, then the wars happen and the poverty happen. You see, this is small, only meeting. I think about less than 1 minute, and Trump stopped fighting. They did not impose. You can imagine if Nguyễn Xuân Phúc, he did not do such action. I think now Vietnamese people and Vietnam also very much suffering with the tax. This is a small example. And 4,000 story of Vietnam, we learned so many wonderful things. So I wish the present Vietnamese leader and the future Vietnamese leader try to follow our ancestor. We are close with the biggest and strongest country. We should be very careful. We should apply the TT weapon. Then we come. And now I find out there are few Vietnamese. They live in far Vietnam. They only want to fight with China. How can you fight? If you fight, then you go back and you enjoy and fight. And you only fight with the mouth and put the kerosene in the fire. This is not advisable. We should respect peace and try to create peace, to contribute peace and harmony and happiness. This is a good thing. Don't make trouble people. Don't create the trouble. The world is suffering. If we cannot do something good, please keep silent. You see, when I come to Nepal, I saw Nepal war conflict, many thousand people were killed. Then I dedicate, at least I can do a little thing for peace of Nepal. This is one of the very happy thing I could do in my life, present life. So let us together do work for peace and harmony, happiness to the people. Thank you very much for joining us. Oh, this topic, I think if we have the time, we should discuss more. Very interesting. And you see, I also very much like one of the peacemaker, this Trần Nhân Tông. Trần Nhân Tông, he is the king of Vietnam. After he bring the peace to Vietnam and the neighbor, then he become the monk. So very much Pranyadip, I think yes, we should request the Vietnamese government and Vietnamese people to offer statue of Trần Nhân Tông, and we keep in Bodh Gaya. Okay. Okay. Trần Nhân Tông is a wonderful image for the peace. Anybody want to join the talk? Please, few minutes. If not, then thank you very much for joining us.
Chanting, little bit.
Yeah. Please, you chanting. We want to listen you Mangala Sutta. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. This is Mangala Sutta, very important Sutta. Please. Thank you. Yes. No, never mind. We are facing listen to you. No.
Saman Jatwalesu Atra Gachantu Devata Sadhamman Munira Jasa Surantu Sagamo Kadang Dhamme Savane Kalu Ayam Bhadanta Dhamme Savane Kalu Ayam Bhadanta Paridadhamme Savane Kalu Ayam Bhadanta Namo Tase Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tase Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tase Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Evam me ruta ekam samayam bhagava savatiyam viharati jetavane anandapindikase arami yatako ayatara devata avikandaya avikam Varna kevala kapam Yetavanangova Sedvayena Bhagavadenu Upasangami Dva Bhagavantam Dathaye Arje Bhasi Bahudeva Manosaja Mangalani Achandayum Akangamana Sutranam mangalemuttamam asivena javalanam pandita nanjasivena puja ja pujaniyanam mangalemuttamam Patirupade savaso ja bhume ja tadapuyata tasamma panidhi jayeta mangalemuttamam mahu sachang jasi panja vinyoja susikito subhasita jaya vajayeta mangalemuttamam Mata pitu pattanam utadara sasangaho anakula jak mantayeta mangalemuttamam danam jidhamacariyaja yadekanam jasangaho anavat Jani kamani mangalemuttamam arati virati papa majepana jasayamo apamalo gadhammisu mangalemuttamam Garvo janivato ja sandudita aduyata kalena dhamma savanam yeta mangalemuttamam jago vajasata samananam jadasanam kalena dhamma sakaccha Santi jaso vachasada samananam jadasanam kalena dhamma mangalemuttamam aboja brahmacharyam jariyeta jnanadasanam nima Nasakiriyajaye mangalemuttamam kota salokadhammi Itang yasena kambadi asokang virjang kemang mangalemuttamam etadesani katwana savatme parajita savatatot nachanditam tidam mangalemuttamam bhavatu samangalam lakantu samadevata bhavina sada soti bhavantu te bhavatu samangalam lakantu samadevata dhammanubhavina sadam Bhavantu te bhavatu samangalam rakantu samadevata samasanghanubhavina sada soti bhavantu te sadhu
Sadhu, sadhu. Thank you very much. Next time you should chant metta. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Hope to see you next week if there's no earthquake.
Very good.
Please think well about museum and get a good appointment because I stay not long. Invite the Jen monk together. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wonderful.